right, so Mike's having fun at the fair outside right now here in Colorado Springs at 76 degrees, humidity at 33%. A few clouds have stuck around throughout the day after a cloudy morning. Pueblo, a lot more sunshine, 84. Pretty comfortable for the state fair, and thankfully we've had some relief from that record-breaking heat, but we're in for another change here. A couple of higher temperatures are in store for tomorrow and eventually on Thursday. That's where we peak this week before another cold front arrives. But let's first focus on this evening. By 6:30, temperatures still very comfortable, 70s, 80s, and a stray storm might impact Trinidad again. Yesterday you saw pretty heavy rainmaker. As far as conditions go tonight, dropping pretty quickly after sunset to the 40s and 50s, some 60s into the plains. And notice how by Wednesday morning we could still wake up with some of the low clouds. This should mostly be in the plains. Then by tomorrow afternoon we warm up pretty quickly. Most of us seeing 70s and 80s by noon, and those temperatures climb back above average by Wednesday afternoon. 84 by 5 p.m. in the Springs and 91 in Pueblo. We'll take our temperatures maybe 2 to 3 degrees above average tomorrow. And notice how much sunshine we have. Stray showers possible in the far eastern plains, but that's so isolated, and generally we're on a dry trend here. Wednesday afternoon is looking quite warm. August as a whole has been warm. Checking in on our climate so far here for the month, the average high has been 89 in Colorado Springs and 96 in Pueblo. Hottest temperature 103 in Pueblo and 96 for the Springs. And this has been about 6 to 7 degrees above average for us for the month ahead. Looking to September, the initial forecast here shows us staying a little bit above average temperature wise, and it looks like that trend will be continuing at least for the next several days. So right now we're comfortable, 70s, 80s. Tonight a little chilly for sure, 40s, 50s, maybe some 60s in the plains. But tomorrow we start to build that heat again. 80s, 90s back on the board for much of the lower terrain, still some 70s into the mountains. And in the extended forecast, you can really see how temperatures creep back up here. By Thursday, 91 in Colorado Springs with a few clouds, but generally just hot. Nice cool down with a more powerful cold front by Friday to the upper 70s in the Springs, and a good chance of some evening rain showers, maybe a thunderstorm. And then we creep right back up to the 90s again by Labor Day. So if you do have any weekend plans, if you want the heat, Sunday, Monday is your day. If you want some cooler weather, Saturday will be better. Pueblo, low 90s tomorrow, upper 90s on Thursday, getting back to that hot territory, then taken back down to the mid to upper 80s from Friday into Saturday. Those 90s return in no time though, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday in Pueblo. Canyon City, pretty hot here, mid-90s through Wednesday and Thursday. Some relief from our cold front on Friday, but it's harder to get into the mountainous terrain, hard to get over the mountains. And by Woodland Park, we're expecting 80s tomorrow, cooling off to the middle 70s Friday, Saturday, but warming up back a bit by Labor Day weekend, Allison.